We're Stephen and Mags, and together with our 3 kids, Louis, Neve and Oliver, we're starting out on the biggest adventure of our lives, swapping city life for an off-grid homestead. After years of dreaming about making a change, in 2021 we sold our house in the UK, packed up all our belongings and made the 1,500 mile trip to southern Spain, with the hopes of creating the dream family home and a new life in the sun. Follow our story from the very beginning as we begin the journey of creating our off-grid home.
You're wiping your spit, it's not enough.
We plan to keep this vlog, this YouTube channel, this document series of how it takes. Ready?
Now my eyes.
Right.
See, I'm not put out with this.
That's what I'm practicing for. Hiya, we're Stephen and Mags, and we're currently in the process of moving from Liverpool in the UK to Murcia in southern Spain. We plan to keep this YouTube channel, this series, this vlog of our process, the journey it takes us on from getting from Liverpool in the UK all the way to Spain. How we do that, the process we have to go through, viewing properties, finding land, and updating you on our life when we get there.
So we're looking for like a more sustainable life, aren't we, and to sort of, you know, look for a bit of land rather than more space inside the house. We want more space outside the house, and this year we've already started our journey, which is to grow our own veg. So we've been doing that through sort of 2020. We decided that we'd grow our own veg and we'd take on that challenge, and that's been quite successful really, and I suppose that's inspired us. All that happened in 2020 and now in 2021 to think actually we'll make that move.
I think the whole of 2020 just really highlighted us to us how reliant, how dependent we are on every system around us, and that really we've got no autonomy. We've looked at moving to other places in the UK such as Wales, Yorkshire, Scotland, and looking for a more rural setting. At the minute we're in the middle of a very busy city and we have very little outside space apart from the garden you can probably see behind us. And although we live in a big house, we've got plenty of rooms and plenty of space inside. Being confined, being locked down in 2020 really made us reassess what our values were and think about what was important to us.
And now we wanted outside space as opposed to inside space, didn't we?
Yeah, and we can't have that here. There's no option to extend or expand, is there? No. We've looked at lots of different properties in lots of different areas and autonomous regions in Spain, and the autonomous region that stands out to us most is Murcia. It seems to have a little bit of everything we need. It's well connected, it has things like schools and universities, and the type of land or the type of properties that we've been looking for. We do have 3 kids. We've got one teenager called Louis, who's 13 going on 14. We've got Neve, who's
10 going on 11
in a couple of weeks
time,
and Oliver, who's 9. So I mean, it's a big decision, not just for us for moving, but also for the kids for moving, that we have to think about the types of schools that attend, how they fit into school. I mean, we'd looked at Valencia as a region which looked really appealing, Penoso, Elche, all around that area, until we found out that the schools in Valencia also teach in Valenciano. The kids don't speak Valenciano, they're only just learning Spanish, and although I speak some Spanish, you don't either, and learning Valenciano, to be honest, on top of learning Spanish,
Valenciano
and English, it just seemed a step too far. So we've looked at Murcia as the closest place to where we liked, the area we liked. It's close to an airport for coming back and forth to the UK or family coming to see us. So We've got a trip planned.
We have got a trip planned.
We are doing the trip solo. Say solo, we're going together, but without the kids. And one of the main reasons is that is because of the costs of COVID test and how much it would cost for us as a family of 5 to be able to get there. So we're going alone just to see if the area is right for us, to see if the areas that we've seen in the region of Mercia are right for us. We've actually got one property viewing booked in Herculivera, which is in Almira in Andalusia, so that's a different autonomous region again.
Yeah.
But the property looks right, doesn't it? It looks nice, it looks well connected.
It's only just outside where we've looked in Mercia, isn't it? Like almost on the border between the two of them. So
yeah,
we've got a plan, haven't we? So
very loosely.
A loose plan.
That stuff, if we move, obviously there's an impact not just on kids and school and home life and owning the property, but also on work as well. So at the moment I work as an interpreter, a sign language interpreter, and Mags works as a midwife.
Yeah.
I mean, the benefit of, or one of the benefits to come out of COVID and all the lockdowns and stuff is obviously a lot more places doing stuff online. So I've now for a year I've been working for a company doing remote VRS interpreting, it's called.
And that is one of the reasons that enabled us to be able to do what we're doing, isn't it?
Yeah, it means I can work from anywhere in the world really, and still earn a living. As long as we've got good internet connection. So that's one of the top priorities on whatever property.
The priority.
Whatever property
the kids
we look
are delighted that that's the priority.
Yeah, I mean, they'll need it anyway to keep in touch with family and friends and to still play computers and stuff, but we will definitely need a really strong internet connection in order for me to work, because it's video remote conferencing. So yeah, that's definitely on the top of the priorities. Whether it's got a pool, whether it's got 2 bathrooms or 1, it doesn't matter as long as it's got internet.
Yeah.
And we're looking for a range of different things. We've looked at some houses that are ready just to move into and to live.
Yep.
Some which are need cosmetic stuff, kitchens, bathrooms, floors, and that type of stuff doing.
Because we're not frightened of a bit of renovation, are we?
No, not after doing this.
Our current house, we've renovated, 5 years ago, and we thought we'd be here forever, or at least until the kids left. But actually, as the years, or the last 2 years of, transpired, COVID, and it's just changed our whole outlook and our view, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So we've now sort of come to the conclusion or the decision that actually we want something a little different. This is, we want something a bit more.
So we've got a few jobs to do today. We've got a bit of gardening to do. We've got some lettuces, some spring onions that need picking. The tomatoes need tending to. Behind us we've got carrots, tomatoes, peas and potatoes.
We've started picking some of them, but they definitely need.
I think potatoes need harvesting today, don't they?
Yeah.
The hot weather, I think, has gotten to all the plants, so they're starting to look a bit wilted. We'll take them out today. Hopefully we'll get a good haul from there.
Yeah.
A bit of shopping to do and COVID test to go for. So we'll try and take you. It's our very first time ever doing YouTube videos, ever doing any sort of vlogging or video editing. So be with us.
We'll take it on our journey
as best we can.
Yeah, as best we can. Yeah.
So yeah, nice to meet you all, and if your friends and family follow us along and see what it's like from our perspective of going through the whole process. We'll take you with us today.
Hi Stephen. Hello. How are you? You're going to make the big step?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
If
we find a place to stay.
Too confident.
I'm confident to go, and it's just if we find a place to stay and somewhere we like. We've got 3 booked in for 3 viewings booked in already.
Yeah?
I know all 3 properties are completely different as well. So we've got favourites, haven't we?
The way I look at it, Stephen, I had opportunities in my life which I didn't take, and I have regrets. So what's the worst that can happen? You have to come back if it doesn't work out, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, matey. Sit right back, head right back, open wide. Just going to swab the side of your mouth. The fleshy bit there and there. Good lad. Okay. Nice and still now. Alright.
I think I need to sneeze.
You will. Yeah. 1 second. Okay, there's a tissue there. Tissues are under there. Alright, lad.
Yeah.
And that's you done.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Alright, let's see when we come back.
Enjoy. See you when you come back. Get the news, get the update. Ta-ra.
So, wasn't too bad. Over and done with it, 5 minutes. Even that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, it wasn't too bad. Back to home, get the kids. And the fella, the nurse who's just done the COVID test, says he wants an update when we come back after the trip to see you. So I had to get changed. It was far too hot before. It's like 30 degrees in Liverpool today, but just after a few minutes of picking our stuff, actually we got quite a good haul of potatoes and carrots out of that. Let me just show you this. So we've got quite a lot of potatoes in there just from that little tiny patch that's above. We just tried it out this year to see how many we could grow, and it took about 3 or 4 plants took out of the potatoes we've got. But we've got like there's quite a few pounds of potatoes in there. Some really nice big ones, right down to the teeniest, tiniest little ones. And I found one before. Look at this, a little weeny tiny potato in there. And then onto carrots. I'm moving the tail back out the way. We've got some lovely misshapen carrots. I don't think our soil was deep enough to grow very large carrots, but as a first try we've got some really little tiny sweet baby carrots. Neva loved them, and so will the tortoises. So we're going to make the most of these, get all the heads chopped off them, all the potatoes washed up and ready for me. So that's it, we're going to round up today's video just there. Please continue to watch, like and subscribe to our channel to see how we got on with our move.